Well, first responders in Kennebunk are working to determine if someone helped a driver escape a vehicle that crashed into the sea. Firefighters and police officers say they responded to Middle Beach Tuesday night after a car went over the seawall and into the ocean. Officials say the driver of the car was taken to an area hospital to be treated for minor injuries. The driver was the only person in the vehicle, and according to firefighters, a Good Samaritan may have pulled the driver out of the vehicle after the crash. Firefighters say the towing company had to wait until low tide before the vehicle could be recovered from the ocean.